Hey everybody, so we're going to be doing a react today with Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City. I have never done a movie reaction before, so this should be interesting. I have not seen this trailer. This has just come out. This has just landed. It's already got 69,000 views, which is kind of a lot. So this movie, before I get into it, for people who have never played the games, the movie is supposed to be a fusion of Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 2, the game, which is interesting. I'm kind of a little iffy on that. Claire and Leon are supposed to be in Resident Evil 2, and then Jill, Chris, Wesker, Barry are a part of the first game. So Chris and Jill and all of them are supposed to be at a mansion, and then Leon and Claire, which is one of the biggest fan favorite games of all time, Resident Evil 2, are in a police station. So as we could see here in the screenshot, before I start the trailer, it shows Claire taking off. It looks like that's the beginning of the very second game. So let's get started. Oh, we got it slowed down. I don't know why it slowed down.
Has a beginning. Discover the origin of evil.
Why are you back here, Claire? Your conspiracies weren't true when we were kids. They're not true now.
We need to expose Umbrella. Watch this.
I'm afraid, Claire. I'm afraid of what they're gonna do to this town.
Definitely looks like Chris,
Umbrella, they
for
had an
sure.
incident. I'm talking Chernobyl, if you know what I mean. People are getting sick.
I like what they've done with the RPD station. That looks amazing.
Tell us, Claire. Let the world know what's really going on.
Oh shit. I like that they brought the parking lot back.
Contain this.
Shall we go?
We shall. Ugh. Ashford. Oh, okay.
They're experimenting on him.
Never trust Umbrella people. And never split up. Especially in a horror movie. Bad idea.
What the?
We gotta get out of here.
Yeah, that dog doesn't look good.
Take Umbrella down.
Oh shit. William. Ugh. The liquor looks cool. The police station stuff looks really cool. Let me do a little quick analysis. Oh, so. Okay, so Claire is entering Raccoon City. That's what happens in the beginning of the second game. It looks like there's some sort of outbreak happening, which is never really included in the first and second game. That's only in the third game. Till it hits the city. In the second game, a truck driver comes and almost hits Leon and Claire, and this is one of the iconic scenes. Instead of an alleyway or whatever, he's in front of the police station. So they are adding stuff from the game. They're just mixing it up a bit. That might be a scene from 2 as well. Okay, no, that's like the police station doors or something. That parking lot is a very important piece of Resident Evil 2. That's where Leon meets Ada. And that actually looks really cool. I didn't think they would do that well with the set. Obviously, it's just a simple parking lot, but it's really hard to kind of replicate what that parking lot looks like, and they've done a really decent job here. Except for that dog. I'm hoping that's not the final product. In the original games as well, Claire and Chris never meet up. They don't really meet up till Code Veronica. So that's interesting that they're doing this already. Robbie Emile is looking fantastic as Chris. Claire, I'm kind of iffy about. So she takes off. They meet up. They're talking about the pandemic that's happening, and she takes off into Raccoon City. Chris looks like he's kind of going on his own adventure to the mansion. It looks like Claire meets up with Leon. And there's William. William's one of the main people that brought the G virus to life in Resident Evil 2. And he obviously evolves into that big creature at the end of the trailer. Okay, so this is interesting. This is what I find the most interesting. The only time that Claire is around this machine, this projector with the film, is in Code Veronica. And those look like the Alexia and the Ashford twins. And it looks like they're already including that, which is weird. I wonder how much ground they're trying to cover in this movie.
Experimenting on him.
There's Wesker, and there's this lady. I don't even know who that is. That must be Lisa Trevor. She was a villain from the first game, one of the people that were experimented on that became a creature. Okay, this is the mansion. Obviously, Wesker is very tall here, but it looks very small. The mansion in the games is supposed to be massive, so they've definitely had a lower budget. But that's all right. You know, like a first iteration of anything usually has a smaller budget than its sequel, so. Okay, so this scene here, this helicopter that crashes through the window, I don't know if this is the exact same thing, but it looks like it's crashing through the mansion, and that's an interesting twist because that didn't happen until the second game, and that actually crashes into the police station, so I thought that was an interesting detail. This scene here with the zombie eating the guy, this is the original game. A zombie, that's how they first discover the zombies eating someone's face off. And it turns around and it has blood on his face, just like that, which is really cool. Itchy, tasty. Oh, that's weird. I don't know who this lady is. It just might be someone from the beginning. Okay, this dog looks terrible. I don't care what anybody says. This looks like shit. I don't know what they were thinking. The original Dobermans from the original 2001 movie of Resident Evil looked much better than this. So hopefully they fix that.
We're gonna take Umbrella down.
I like the look of the zombies in this. They look really cool. Okay, so that guy, that scientist guy, is actually this creature here. Sorry for the spoilers. That looks cool. So they're obviously not done with some of the effects. That looks really good. That's them in the police station. There's a long corridor in the police station. In Resident Evil 2, Claire or Leon, depending on which character you pick, meets this liquor. And that liquor looks fantastic. I'm glad they're at least making that correct. That looks interesting, people. So, yeah, that's one of my first reacts here. I am still excited to see it. I am a little worried about how everything's going to intersect and intertwine because Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 2 are very different video games and very different stories, and I'm not sure how much ground they can cover in an hour-and-a-half movie. So a bit worried about that, but I don't think it can be much worse than the Paul Anderson films, which I still really enjoyed. They are crap, but I really enjoyed them. They're a lot of fun. They're good popcorn flicks. I love Mila Jovovich. And the movies, you know, it's probably bad to say that they're crap. You know, I am a big Resident Evil fan, and I do really enjoy the movies. I was very excited each time a movie came out, but I was always a bit let down at the end of them, you know? Like, you have that feeling, you build up all this hype with the community online, and yeah, you're kind of always a little let down from them, but hopefully this one can change people's opinions, maybe. I don't think it will. This is definitely meant for fans. I don't know if people just going to go watch a horror movie will really understand what the hell's going on. But yeah, for sure, if you're a Resident Evil fan, Resident Evil 4 fan, go and play Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3 remake. Go play the first remake as well. You may get a bit of a better of a understanding of this.